Now, in this case, let us first convert to polar form, and then after that, we will convert to exponential form. So to polar form or to exponential form, remember, the most important thing we need first is the modulus as well as the argument. Now, don't forget that the modulus is the square root of a squared plus b squared, and then the argument is the tan inverse of b over a for a complex number in the form a plus ib, which means that if we compare coefficients, it implies that a is in fact root 3 from the question, and then b is in fact 1 from the question. So for the modulus, we would have the square root of root 3 squared, then plus 1 squared, which would give us the square root of 3 plus 1, which means that the radius or the modulus is the square root of 4, which in this case means that the modulus is 2, right? So the radius in this case is 2. Do not forget that we are taking the positive value, right? The positive value of this radius, right? Now, we will then move on, of course, to the argument. Theta would, of course, be tan inverse of b, which is 1 over root 3. 1 over root 3 gives us a special angle when considered in the terms of the sine, the cosine, and of course the tangent. In this case, the special angle gives us theta to be equal to 30 degrees, right? Now, when writing in polar form or in exponential form, we prefer our angular values to not be in degrees, but in radian values, right? Do not forget that pi rad is the same thing as 180 degrees, which means that if we take the value in rads for 30 degrees, that would be 30 pi over 180, which would imply that theta would be equal to pi over 6.